Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Here's one of the thread the KKK done sent me before they done committed suicide, okay, because of these bitches, okay. This is about Tay, K, me, Casey, okay. Casey's alive, so now they telling Tay and K they debt is paid off, okay, because the boy is alive, okay. I don't think he's alive, but they say he's alive, he alive, okay. So that's what they want. Tay to stop doing the K. A couple in the UK quit their 9 to 5 jobs to move to the Philippines. Now they have no debt and their monthly utility bills rarely exceed $55. See how they did it. Adam and Jane Zizzle moved to the Philippines with their daughter to lead a slower paced, debt free life. They estimate they spent 9 million Philippine pesos on 158,400 on their house, including land and furniture. Now the couple has no debt and their monthly utility bill really exceeds $55. It took Adam and Jane Zizzle almost 12 years because she was a virgin. That show, Jane the Virgin, almost 12 years to fulfill their dreams of moving from Bristol in the UK to a rural town in the Philippines, halfway across the world. The couple who met in the UK and shared a daughter, Isabella, were looking for a lifestyle change. They wanted to get away from the rat race, spend more time outdoors, and live debt free. Most importantly, they wanted to be near Jane's family who live in Amak, a town in Leyte in the Philippines. Yilai is an island in the eastern region of the Philippines and can be reached by a 1.5 hour flight from the capital, Manila. Jane had been in the UK for, at that point, 14 years. She'd been away from her family for so long, missed them, saw them every 2 or 3 years if she were lucky. Adam, 46, told Insider it was difficult for her to be away, especially since everyone's getting older. Yeah, they know that girl, so they know how she is, okay? She's a virgin, okay? And she's a good girl, and she not like that. She didn't have Casey killed, and, you just a jealous bitch. Anyways, she obviously was no virgin and she can fuck a married man. Back then, talking about they didn't know. She knew. She one came to my house. Back then, Adam was working in the banking and financial sector while Jane was in retail and customer service. The couple has considered moving to a different country with their daughter, but never really got around to it until Jane's sister reached out one day. I showed did. I ain't lie. I did. I contacted all of them that was in the video. I contacted Sky. I contacted her. I contacted Nadia. I contacted Shock Doll. Then that day, and I told them to come over because I wanted to, put them on or whatever. But I ain't say my man. Oh, he ain't my man no more, obviously. Okay. At that point, Adam had never traveled to the Philippines before, but was open to the idea of living there. Okay, I'm the type of bitch, I don't give a fuck. If you break up with me, you cheat on me, I'ma feel bad for like a couple of days. Then I'm on to the next. Okay, I act like a nigga. Anyways, I always had an interest, but because of work and other commitments, I wasn't able to get time off to come over, Adam said. But Jane always had an interest in investing in the Philippines for the future, and her sister found some land for her. Sure did. Thank me later, bitch. The Vilsa ended up buying an empty plot of land in 2009 for 1 million Philippines pesos, or about 59 and 800,000. The couple planned to build a house from scratch on the empty lot, which measured about 5,380 square feet, Adam said. Yeah, so her friends and her family her friends and her family and her fans is telling me, keep messing with them. We gonna build a machine for your bitch ass. Okay, do we? Since the couple were based in Bristol, Jane's sister oversaw the transaction. Actually, they did. They done started on the machine. Jane, 39, told Insider she's the one who managed all of it. We just sent the money over. The couple only started constructing the foundation of the house in 2011, but the project was put on hold shortly after as their lives in the UK got in the way. Did that make sense to you? Okay, so if y'all got the machine cause they killed Casey. Okay. But she had nothing to do with it. Tay didn't have nothing to do with it. So y'all got a machine. Just like when them bitches threw acid on me, they got a machine. Okay? Everybody getting machines around this bitch. Like Oprah Winfrey. You get a prize. You get a prize. All you hoes get machines around this bitch. Okay? Think about me when you do it. It wasn't until 2016 that Adam finally set foot in the Philippines and met Jane's family in person for the first time. Who? They were worried about how I would react to the way they live there, compared to how it is in the UK and in Western countries, Adam said. But reality is, I saw how simple their way of life was, how down to earth and friendly everyone was, and it just made me want to move here even more. Who? With that, the couple decided to resume their construction project. That's when we really started again, Adam said. And then over the years, we added a bit more and a bit more until the point in time where we were ready to finish the house and move over here. Yeah, I did say that. I asked her, what did she invest in this? That what she invest in? A machine in case he dead, but he's alive, so it don't count. But thank you for the machine. The family of three finally moved to the Philippines in 2021, almost 12 years since they first bought the plots of land. Okay, between 2016 and 2021, the Vills still lived in the UK, but flew to the Philippines during the holidays to check on the progress of their house. They originally planned to finish up the home in 2020, but the COVID-19 pandemic forced them to put their plans on hold. I know that I met the beach in 2020. We in November, December. We booked travel 3 times that year, and each time were canceled at the last minute. Adam said eventually they decided they would move to the Philippines as soon as they were allowed to, even though the house was only half finished. The couple ended up quitting their jobs to live with Jane's sister in the Philippines, Kelly, in June 2021 during the last leg of their construction project. While we were here, we painted it, we titled it, we found all the furnishing and fitting in the last 3 to 4 months. Adam added, the three of them finally moved in their house in September 2021, okay? They telling me some going her to be a virgin, now her pussy loose because Tay was raping her. Okay, they saying just cause Tay dead, she can't get her pussy back. Well, that's not my problem, bitch. And that's not my problem that y'all thought he was raping her. That's not my problem, okay? Their 3,230 square foot house spanned 2 floors and it was designed with the help of an architect. The layout of their home had been changed and refined multiple times through the course of their project. After we came to see the land, we worked with an architect to create a floor plan to maximize the layout of our house. Adam said, we thought about what we wanted based on our house in England and based on things we always wanted to have. For instance, they saw having their own gym as essential because the couple loved exercising together, he said. Moreover, he added there weren't that many gyms in the area where they lived either. The windows and doorways was also laid out in a way that would maximize natural airflow and keep the building cool even without air conditioning. We don't have any air conditioners around the house at all. We basically lose fans and open the windows, Adam said. That way we can save on the cost of electricity. Yeah, y'all right. No, not everybody gonna like what I'm doing, okay? But don't ever fish y'all mouths to say her rape is better than my rape, okay? Because I feel like we equal if it comes to that. If it come down to that, okay? I feel like if anybody got raped, we all equal. Not just her. I never once say I was better than none of y'all. Okay? I've been raped plenty of times, but I ain't never had nobody stick up for me like that. Either they had a professional crew construct their home, the couple picked up some dye skills as they moved in. The very first day we moved into the house, we had no water at all. The plumber we had didn't fit it correctly, so it's all leaked, Adam said. The couple ended up getting a different plumber and to repair things, but decided that it would be important to learn how to do some easy home dye fixes to save costs. It's hard to find a tradesman here as well sometimes. We look long for certain people to do certain jobs. But sometimes it just get to the point where you need to try and do it yourself, Adam said. In all, Adam estimated they spent 9 million Philippine pesos, or about $158,000 on their entire home. This amount includes the cost of the land, the cost of building the house, as well as their furniture, he said. In a crane house in the UK, I would say probably easily cost £1 million, Adam added. The couple had no mortgage since they paid for their house out of pocket, and it was made possible by making sacrifices and watching it expedite carefully for a few years, he said. We cooked holidays. We didn't go out to eat too much, Adam said. We sacrificed probably about 5 or 6 years, and all the money we had spared, we were putting in savings, or we were putting towards the house. The family monthly utility bills in the Philippines really exceed $55 because we don't have air conditioning. Our energy cost is very manageable. Adam said our most recent bills are just under 25,000 pesos a month. It's actually less than we are paying in the UK just for electricity alone in a much smaller house. Unlike the UK, they have no heating costs since the Philippines is a tropical country. Their water bill come in at an average of 138 Philippine pesos or $2.43 a month. I'm not gonna read none of this, but but could be less depending on their usage. The cost of water in Alma, the town where they live, is one of the lowest in the entire country. The gas they use for cooking comes from a canister that costs 1,040 Philippine pesos or $18. Since they change the canisters once every 2 months, the amount that they spend on gas works out to 520 Philippine pesos or about $9 a month. But at the end of the day, not having any debt is what makes life in the Philippines that much more affordable. Okay, they will pay $9 to watch something of me. Having no loans, mortgages, or credit cards for anything at all is the biggest difference by far because there's no stress when it comes to paying the bill, Adam said. Now, the couple is documenting their life in the Philippines on a YouTube channel. We class ourselves as retired at the moment. We were both working when we was in the UK, but we decided to try and retire early and move to the Philippines to live the rest of our lives, Adam said. Although the couple upload videos to their YouTube channel regularly, it's still only a hobby. The visuals started filming YouTube videos when they were still living in the UK, and it started out as a way for them to document their memories for their daughter and their families. Back then, YouTube allowed them to show Jane's family what her life in the UK was like, Adam said. And then when we moved over here, we did it for my family so they can see how we live here now, he added. Life in the Philippines is a lot more relaxed, and that means that the couple has more time to spend with their daughter. Back in the UK, they were both working full-time jobs, and they meant that they only had one day a week to spend together. Lord, it's a long-ass story by the asses. Now, they are here in the Philippines that they have more freedom to do things that they want, including spending time with Jane's family. A large part of their day is also devoted to tending to the garden. But the family is trying to grow their own food, Adam said. Okay, they can. I don't give a fuck. Nobody got to be in my house. For Adam moving from the city to a rural town across the globe, nah, you gonna be moving out in October. Across the globe had allowed him to feel more connected to others. In the city, we were so close to people physically, and it might just be my experience, but we didn't really know anybody in England apart from family. Like, people we can live on top of each other but never speak, he said. But in the Philippines, but in the Philippines, the community spirit is strong, and he added that people are friendly even to strangers like him. Then the world is so fast moving these days that everyone got their own problems, their own worries, their own sort of lives going on that they forget to sometimes just to stop and talk to each other, Adam said. Coming to a place like this, life is much slower and people are so much happier, he added. For those interested in moving to a different country, Adam suggests visiting the place multiple times before committing to the decision. It's also helpful if the visits are spaced out at different times of the year, when the weather is different, in case they realize they have problems adapting to the climate, Jane said. Obviously, don't also just sit up on the first piece of land you see or the first house you see. Find something that suits you because what one person likes, the other one might not like, Adam said. For instance, the couple lives in so the bitch so rich, her mama left her when her mama died or whatever, and left you all this money, bitch. Why you asking a nigga to buy you some shoes then? Okay, unless you want to buy him some shoes. Okay, I think you probably trying to buy him some shoes. For instance, the couple lives in a slight rural area and they love the natural breeze, okay? That girl used to bully my daughter, so I already know everything about the bitch. She a spoiled rich bitch. However, for others, a place like this might be a bit too quiet. Hell no, I don't want y'all money, the fuck. And you lose that money to find your mama body. That's what you need to do. He added, anyone can dream of moving elsewhere, but the most important thing is to have a plan and be prepared to make sacrifices, Adam said. It might take you 5 years, it might take you 10 years, but if you stick to your plan, you will get there, he said. Everyone wants to have the lady this, the lady that, or have holidays here and holidays there. Probably what, she said she bought all your clothes, nigga, which is obviously fine, but if your ultimate goal is to change your life by moving somewhere, then you need to make sacrifices, he added. Okay, trying to be funny. Hope y'all enjoy. I'm out. Peace.